What if I told you that your freezer isn't just for ice cream and leftovers? It's a secret weapon for extending the life of your food while keeping it fresh and delicious. Bread and potatoes, two staples in nearly every kitchen, have a surprising relationship with the freezer that most people overlook. By the time we're done here, you'll not only understand why freezing these foods is a game changer, but also wonder how you ever lived without this simple trick. Why freeze bread? Bread goes stale faster than you'd think, thanks to a process called retrogradation. This happens when starch molecules crystallize, sucking out moisture and leaving your loaf dry and crumbly. Here's where freezing comes to the rescue. When you freeze bread, you essentially hit the pause button on staling. The low temperature prevents the crystallization process, keeping your bread fresh for weeks, even months. And the best part? When thawed, frozen bread can taste as fresh as the day you bought it. Pro tips for freezing bread. Slice it first. Pre-slice your loaf before freezing. This way, you can grab just what you need without thawing the whole thing. Wrap it tightly. Use plastic wrap, foil, or freezer-safe bags to protect the bread from freezer burn. Reheat like a pro. For a warm bakery fresh taste, pop a frozen slice in the toaster or wrap it in foil and bake it at 350 F, 175 C for 10 minutes. Why freeze potatoes? Potatoes might seem like an odd candidate for freezing, but it's a trick that can save you time, money, and waste. Raw potatoes don't freeze well. They become mushy when thawed, but cooked or par-cooked potatoes? That's where the magic happens. Freezing cooked potatoes locks in their texture and flavor, making meal prep a breeze. Imagine having perfectly roasted potatoes or mashed potatoes ready to go at a moment's notice. It's not just convenient, it's a lifesaver on busy nights. Pro tips for freezing potatoes. Blanch first. If you're freezing raw potatoes, blanch them, boil briefly, then cool quickly in ice water to preserve their texture and color. Mashed magic. Portion out mashed potatoes into small containers or freezer bags. When reheated, they'll be as creamy as freshly made. Roasted to perfection. Freeze roasted potato wedges or cubes on a baking sheet, then transfer them to a bag. This prevents clumping and keeps them crispy when reheated. The unexpected benefits. 1. Reduced food waste. Freezing extends the life of bread and potatoes, preventing them from going bad before you can use them. Globally, about 30% of food is wasted, and simple tricks like this can make a significant difference. 2. Saving money. Buy bread and potatoes in bulk when they're on sale. Freeze them and enjoy fresh-tasting food whenever you need it. It's an easy way to stretch your budget without sacrificing quality. 3. Convenience. Freezing bread and potatoes turns them into instant meal solutions. No time to cook? Grab a slice of frozen bread for toast, or reheat some pre-cooked potato wedges for a quick side dish. Myth-busting freezing concerns. Won't freezing ruin the texture? Only if you skip the proper steps. Bread retains its softness and chewiness if wrapped tightly, and potatoes maintain their integrity if blanched or cooked first. Does freezing destroy nutrients? Not at all. Freezing is one of the best methods for preserving food's nutritional value. Vitamins and minerals remain intact, so your frozen bread and potatoes are just as healthy as fresh. Examples of real-life impact. Take Sarah, a mom of 3 who struggled to keep her grocery bill under control. Once she started freezing bread and potatoes, she noticed a dramatic decrease in waste and stress. Sunday, Meal preps now include freezing individual portions of mashed potatoes and slicing loaves of bread for the week. She calls it her freezer miracle, saving her hours of time and plenty of money. Humorous touch. Imagine this. You're rummaging through your fridge and find a stale loaf of bread or sprouting potatoes. A little voice in your head says, "Why didn't you freeze me?" It's a moment of regret we've all experienced. Luckily, with this newfound knowledge, you'll never hear that voice again. Conclusion. Freezing bread and potatoes isn't just about preserving food, it's about upgrading your kitchen game. It's an effortless way to save money, reduce waste, and enjoy fresh-tasting meals whenever you need them. So, the next time you find yourself with extra bread or a big bag of potatoes, don't let them go to waste. Instead, give them a second life in your freezer. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends who might need this kitchen hack, and check out our other videos for more time-saving and money-saving tips. See you next time.